Good afternoon. We are making progress, folks. Things are getting much, have I said much better. I'm short today because I'm sitting on a fitness ball, and it's got me really low here. So my hands are like this. I feel like a T-Rex. I got the tiny little arms taping on my keyboard. Can't be good for my shoulders and wrists, but it's maybe better for the rest of me. I don't know. I may have to go back to my chair here because I don't like being this low. Part of it is I think this fitness ball is probably not full enough, but I don't even know that that would have me high enough if it was. But yeah. Okay, so we are very close to being able to go to the sim part of my logic here. Um, yeah, things are just really, for the most part, looking really cool at the moment. Now, I'm going to show you momentarily what that entails. But it's, I mean, it's one of those things where you get excited and things are working. It's kind of fun to kind of click at it and look at it and be good. But it's also, you know, it's it's definitely what you'd expect to see at the start of a game. With a if it wasn't fully accurate, yeah. But um, still, it's not. Hold on, I need a drink. Ah, things are getting a little slim in my refrigerator. I'm going to be doing some restocking here. I'm going to update my image, so we'll get that going. But yeah, I'm psyched. Really, I am thrilled by the fact that I finally have made the right. I've made some significant progress on this. I am just making sure I get everything loaded up here. One more thing. We'll go to my screenshots. Now, with this, you're actually going to finally get to see what this is all about, what this game kind of starts to look like. Because it's been mostly just seeing bits and pieces. If you've been, I'm sitting on this ball funny. I'm gonna tumble off in a minute. Just I keep moving my legs in a way that I'm like just balancing. Yeah, I'm gonna fall off. Let's go ahead and hit save on this. Make sure that's gonna follow through. Lean back. That's why I look behind me, so if I do fall over, it may look funny online, but at least I won't be dead from smacking my head on something. So I think I'm good as long as I don't fall over and smack the table, which I could. I am going to get back to task here just a minute. Yeah. Here we go. Now, as I said, I've got that working. All right, let's see what's up. I will show you what's going on, where the current state of affairs is, as I continue to try to resolve these last couple of niggling bits. I did invest finally in Bezzy, so now I've got Bezzy, at least for a month. I did a month of Bezzy, and you know what? Bezzy is proving to be pretty dang useful even compared to a Claude 4.5. I don't know what Bezzy uses for its LLM, but it just seems to know more of what's going on in my code, and it just seems to be better at making the changes and updates I need. I just feel like I could talk to it more directly about what I'm doing, and it's better at figuring out what you're talking about. So, current things on my agenda. I got a little bit of time, but not much, a couple of hours. The current item is one, my bar here. When it starts to load, okay, so now it starts doing this. Okay, so it runs, and you see it fills up right here, bam, and then it goes through it again. Now these are different images being loaded, but it's supposed to be a little bit better distributed. Now you see here, this is kind of my select your team captains. Okay, so you can't read them very well. They're tiny, so you can all, but I did implement a zoom feature. Woohoo! So now you can see the character close up. What's his name? What team is he on based on his logo, because you can't see, I mean, what faction he's from. This is his faction. This is his position. He's got 4 years of experience. As of 2009, it's a little bit more than that if he's still playing. And then how much does he make per year over the next 2 years? That's his contract. Then you can click on that, and then I can go here, and this guy is also 4 years, and he's 35 million, and over 3 years. It's not over 3 years. I mean, that's his per year, but it's 2 years. His contract length is 2 years. 39.55 million a year for 3 years, 5 years. Darcy Manning. I bet you don't know who that is. But these are default images. I don't have images for these teams. I do have. So this guy says 0 years. I believe he's. Wait a minute. How does oh, wait a minute. I got to check on that. This guy might have a problem. He's a wide receiver. Yeah, the images don't correspond to their character. Obviously, this is a quarterback image, but it's just the faction. Eventually, I'll have more images and more stuff, and I'll do more things with them. I might have more standard. I want to have more standard images like this kind of thing. These are all standard images, or they're just holding the ball. These are the Saints, who, by the way, I don't know that they're going to be female characters anymore. I have a female group. I have the Divas, but I don't know if I'm going to have this team be that. But, you know, images are not fixed right now. This is what's coming up. Once you select these guys, you can click on, say, all right, these are the two I like. They got the best stuff. Now, eventually, you'll be able to click on this, and it'll flip the card and show you like their ratings and all the other additional details for the character. So then say, yep, that's the one I want to take control of. Hit confirm. It'll load this up. Now, you can see I got some images. I got some minor issues here. we're not 100%. The names are not greatly lined up, and you can see there's no logos or anything. But I'm working on that. We got the names loaded. There are 32 teams. You can see I've only got 10 showing. So again, that's the thing I'm working on right now. Hopefully I'll have that fixed shortly, and then we'll be able to see the team logos, and you'll be able to pick your team. At that point, I'm going to take you to the league selection screen, or to the game simulation screen. Now, that's not the normal flow of things. I think when I actually get the game finished, it'll take you more to like your league, your team view. So you can go see your team, start messing with your game plan, start prepping for running a game. But right now, that is really full. But right now, don't have that. So I'm working, like I said, with Bezzy, who's been very helpful in getting some of this stuff ironed out. I'm not sure what happened on my last thread. I've noticed she's a very bad at creating new threads. I don't know what the heck. I cannot get Bezzy to do a new thread very easily. There's some tricks or something, and I haven't figured out what these do. So, the last command I gave her, I don't know why I keep calling Bezzy a her. Is it a female name? Is this why Claude is a guy and ChatGPT is a guy? And I don't know. Are those more masculine? I don't know why. Okay, this chair is gonna drive me nuts. Or this thing. I'm just bouncing all over the place. It's not that it's terribly uncomfortable. It's just that it's not terribly. I mean, I'm too jumpy of a character. I move around too much. If I was the kind of person who could just sit still, I could probably deal with it, but I'm not, and therefore I can't. So, what can I say? All right. Back to task. So this is what I last asked Bezzy. I go, hey Bezzy, got an issue here. My scrolling isn't working, and you need to help me figure that out. It's basically what I said. In a nutshell, that's what I told it. So let's. Why isn't that showing up? Let's go see if I can get this to show up. Oh, that's... Oh. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this to load up here. Jeez. Oh, is that looking at the wrong screen now? Weird. Don't know what that's looking at, but I'm pretty sure that's wrong. There we go. It's like it lost track of what it was actually trying to see. Probably because I popped it out while it was running. All right, so I'm going to put that down in the corner there so you can kind of sort of see what I'm working on. That's kind of like my simulation when I'm running it. And what I mean by kinda, like that is exactly what it is. So this is what I'm talking about. Creating new threads. I go here, I type, and it puts it on the old thread. I don't know. I've tried to. This thing doesn't work. Even when you have to type in this text area to do a new thread on this. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't know what to say. I haven't quite solved the Bezier issues. Primarily, my first and foremost Bezier complaint is that I can't start a new thread. It doesn't work 90% of the time. I've tried to click on this and it goes to, oh, I say keep all changes. All right, so if I go here, watch, it'll probably work this time. Okay, so let's see, recent changes did not help. Still cannot scroll when team name selection dash panel has loaded all the team name and logo, team name and logo prefabs, and the logo images are still not loading. Now what I should probably look at, I got to make a habit of doing this. I don't always look at what the console has said. Let's go see what the last stuff was. Team logos dictionary is null or empty. Actually, no, this is probably an issue here. It's not. It's loaded. I know that. I can see that the loading during the app load process is complete and without errors. However, this log is happening, so I am wondering if it is looking in the wrong place. That's a pretty big error, actually. See, like I type here, notice it doesn't start the text. You know what's going on? This is supposed to be a new text, a new thread. But if I click here, there you go. It's putting it in here and thinking about it. It's putting it on the old thread. I don't, if anybody knows how to clear the thread in Bezier, feel free to speak up. Text me, tell me what's going on. But Bezier is being a turd. I don't know how to get it to restart, how to get it to start a new thread. And I have had it do it. It has succeeded sometimes. I've also tried typing my question first, and then this becomes enabled, which is totally goofy. I don't know why you would type the message, then type, go to a new thread. In which case, what it'll do oftentimes is just sticks the thing in this thread, and then sometimes the next thread will be a new thread. It's hit or miss. It's totally buggy. Bezier's got to fix that. So Bezier people, and I was also looking to see if there was like a help page or a, give us feedback page. Like, there's not one on this anywhere that I could see. So yeah, there's definitely some issues. Ideally you can you restart your thread when you're going to start on something that's kind of a new conversation. Now this isn't fully a new conversation. This is kind of related to the same thing, so it's fine. But I was just trying to see if I could get it to reset it, but I don't know how to start a new thread. Because the new thread, yeah, it's just buggy. I don't know what to say. But most things you want to start a new thread because you'll hit this point where you've got too many tokens. Now, Bezier calls them, I guess it's the same thing. Bezier calls them tool calls. So it says you've hit your limit of tool calls for this thread. And then you can hit continue. It'll keep going because it's like what it'll do is it'll compact your previous tool calls. I don't know what it's compacting them into, but yeah, it's not. Oh, what the heck! I got a headache. Out of the blue, I got a headache. I tried to sneeze. I didn't sneeze, and when that sneeze inverted itself, it gave me a headache. Don't know what that's all about. But I'm trying to see if what solution. Found it. Startup progress bar uses. Why is it using? Oh, it uses team abbreviation logo as the cache key, but announcement board panel is using blah 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 sanitized display name pose. No, because no. Well, hold up. Oh, team logos. Oh, okay. Yeah, team logos are different. Team logos use the game name abbreviation. Player characters use the game player game name pose. Team dot game mascot. No? Oh, team logos. No, it's team. Oh, team. Game team. Game. Team abbreviation. Player characters use the player dot game name. Plus pose of PNG. Present, if I know the name address was still the default layer, it said UI layer. Let me use verify that the nested canvas removal is working and is checking that the scroll rect has its content. Let me check the prefab structure. So the issue right now, I also have that it's not scrolling. So I have no logos loading and I have no scrolling. I haven't, right now you just click on one of them and that'll be your confirmation whether or not you want that to be your new team, team name. Fixed both issues, it says. We'll see. We will see. Let's go hit stop and find out what it actually did. Let's see if it's full of fooey. It's told me before that it was fixed and had it wrong, but it's also told me before that it's fixed and had it right. So we'll see. Sometimes it's just a matter of continuing to explain how things are set up because there's a lot of stuff going on. So I get the privilege of taking my daughter to the airport tomorrow. You know, everybody's classic favorite thing to do. 45-minute drive, 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, 5:30, I guess. Got to get up at 5:15 or whatever and get her to the airport. All right, so we're loaded. Click. Yes. Load. Nothing. Anything going on in here? No. Okay, so we're still having issues with our... nothing worked. Nothing is said fixed is fixed. So that's a bummer. So if I say new thread or control enter, see, I can't, there's no new, Bezzy. You didn't fix anything. I can't get off this thread. I can't create a new thread. It won't let me. It's really annoying. Nope. Additionally, sure there's got to be something simple here. This is one of those things. All right, let me while this is trying to figure out what it's doing, I'm thinking it doesn't know what it's doing. So I'm getting to that point again where I have to go and just figure it out myself. Trust me, I've almost always had to get my hands in there. Get your hands dirty, you know. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can figure out what's going on myself. Let's go to, that's the game card. This doesn't use a game card, so we're not gonna be using that. Announcement board. And let's see. Where do I want to be? Logo. Let's go find Control F. Team. Logos. Dictionary? Dictionary. Oh, okay. Is null or empty? So we have nothing in there. Why is low team logo? Seems kind of weird. I feel like there's a better get team abbreviation. Well, let's go see what this is doing. Fix scroll in Unity. You need to manually fix the scroll rect in Unity. Select teams, select SV in the hierarchy and the inspector and set these settings. Okay, well, let's go see. All right, we'll go here, hit stop. Let's see if the manual set will fix it. Okay. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to the team, select SV, inspector, scroll rect component. Viewport. Yeah, I've already got that. Horizontals unchecked, yes. Verticals checked, yes. Elastic, yes. Scroll bar, no. Make sure team name selector layer is set to UI, not default. Make sure team name container. Really? Is that a thing here? That one didn't require that. Huh. Make sure all child objects are also on the UI layer. The UI layer thing is new. The team selection panel is on default. Team is on default. And I would start a new thread, but I cannot. I don't know how. I still think it's probably a raycast issue. I feel like I just can't click. Something is blocking my raycast. And I kind of was looking at that. Raycast is kind of what, which basically is it clickable? Is what's what raycast means. Is it clickable? Am I supposed to respond to clicks? That's what it comes down to. And so when I look at these two guys, I go to the viewport, and that one says raycast target. This one, that one's not. Okay, so these aren't raycast targets. I can't even tell which one I'm selecting. Sheesh. How do I get out of you? Why does it want to zoom in so far on my panel? Weird. Alright, so we're going to go back to the viewport here. And the viewport here. They are different. I'm telling you, they're different. There's something wonky. See, this has a mask. I don't know what that mask is. Masking disabled due to graphics. Like, do I even need this? It's disabled. Why do I need it? Now this has a mask. Why don't I just remove that too? I don't think either one of them need that. I don't know what that is. Don't care. Real issue identified, it says. Yeah, let's see here. All team logos files are returning for errors from your server. This is not a code issue. PNG files simply don't exist. Yes, they do. Wait a minute. All right, we're going to go here, 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 here. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Actually, that is not correct. 17 are not showing. I have 34 teams. So there are valid logos for most teams. Skycats, divas, ogres, samurai, snakes, tankers, joeys. Honestly, I thought I had a joeys. Do I not have a joeys? Let's go see what I have here. I mean, the reason I debate it is only because I want to make sure it's catching all the ones it's supposed to catch. So we got leagues. So these are the ones I have. Logos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, that's 18. It's only half. So I don't know who the joeys are, so I can't really say that. Oh, here's the number. Okay, so here's the letters. Dre. No. C. Kai. No, no. IFA, TBD. I don't even know. Oh, TBD. I haven't given them a. It's because I don't have a city for them yet. They're just TBD. I have to come up with a. I haven't been creative in figuring out a name for them, given their acronym there. All right. Yeah, no, these definitely don't exist. The interesting thing is, why is that one not fully see-through? Oh, that happened when I call transparent mesh. Huh. Let's see if I broke anything by doing that. There is a chance that when I remove that, it broke. I don't know why. I don't know what this default UI material is either. That's kind of annoying. Oh, no, everything works. I've got that weird view though. Oh, now it scrolls. Hey, look at that. Kinda. Why does it only work slow, sorta? So I can only scroll if I'm not actually on the thing here. But if I click on anything relevant, okay. Scrolling is now partially working, except the teams not being contained in the viewport. Scrolling off the page. And 2. I can only scroll if I click in the empty spaces around text or off to the side. Teams. If I click on anything else, it won't scroll. Oh, is it my mask component that, well, okay, so that's kind of weird. So if I hit, because like if I go stop here, and then I did delete the mask, so that's what broke that. But if I go here, did my other one break too? I guess I didn't really notice. There's only 8 of them, and the 9th and 10th ones, or the 7th and 8th ones, they're barely off the page. Oh, I probably wouldn't notice because they're on the page. Yeah, see, I guess they are kind of going off the page a little bit. Oh yeah, and they go, when I scroll down here, I can push them off the page. So it is the missing mask. Oops. Oops. So let's put the mask back. Don't know which kind of mask. Which kind do I need? This one? And then I can go back to this guy and do it again. Where? All right, I don't know why that's being a thing. So I got to turn those off. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so we're gonna go. Yeah, we are kind of clipped here. So now we go off. Okay. All right. Confirm. Oops. Now we're back to having nothing on my screen. Nice. They vanished. See? Nothing is ever easy in Unity. Unity does not do anything easily. Doesn't matter what it is. Unity will challenge you. Yeah, I don't know. So it's saying that I have a problem with my prefab here. So it says the text should not have a raycast. Where is that? Raycast target 1. Line 63. I don't even know. Where the heck? What do you mean line 63? I know line 63. Who's got... Text message pro GUI. Image has raycast. That one has a raycast target for sure. Button is supposed to. Text message pro GUI. Line 225 and what? Doesn't even say what files. Animated scroll? What are you looking in animated scroll? To do with the animated scroll is something else altogether. That's my navigation screen. Nothing to do with the team name and logo. Honestly, there's no... Is there a raycast here that I don't see? I don't see it. If there is... I don't see a raycast set on anything. Is there another text here? Here's this guy. Is he set to raycast target? Nope. There's no TMP at all. Even that doesn't even have a raycast target. It doesn't even exist. So we know that displays. Let's go look at my... Basically trying to mimic this one, which I know works, but we are not getting a similar result over here. Oops, got compiler errors now. I can't go on until it fixes compiler errors. So I mean, really, it's the same thing. I think it's going to come down to me figuring out where it's loading these dictionary images. And I think in the wherever we're loading team pose, I don't know if this should be loading it this way, to be honest. So we're passing in the mascot. I don't need the mascot in team logo. Where's that? I need the city. Nope, that's not even right. I don't even need the city. What is it? Get team abbreviation. Oh, get team abbreviation is coming. What are we calling from here? Team name selected. So we got city and mascot. So whatever we're calling here, we call it with city, mascot, source ID, logos. We are in team name selected. We do need the city and the mascot. Why don't we just send the team abbreviation with it too? Team name selected.cs. Is this being called somewhere? Game city, game mascot, source team ID. Yeah, then it's looking the dictionary. Where's it getting the dictionary from? I feel like the team name selected .cs is loading images differently than the team team name selection. What is that? Team name what? Scroll rect? Team name and logo prefab. Team selection panel. SCSV. And but the issue is I think it's going to be in the prefab. It must be in the prefab. And team option selected. It's Friday. 1 hour to go. And then I can call it and feel fairly successful that I finally got this to load. I had hoped to be working on the sim already. I've got 1 hour. With any luck, I get this to display and do its thing, and then I can go to the next step, which is the sim. I'm going to take it to the sim panel. And oh, it says perfect. I found the issue. He says that every time. I almost want to is that the term? Team names has a hard-coded dictionary mapping team names to abbreviations. But your game doesn't use NFL teams. It uses custom fantasy like Dragon Con. The solution is to change team names selection to receive abbreviations directly instead of trying to look it up. Yeah, good idea. I didn't know it was doing that. How did I miss that? Dumb thing. That's what I get for not stepping through every step of the code. It's like, yeah, stop trying to do things. I don't do hard-coded. I don't like hard-coded anything. I hate it. Hard coding is bad. Bad. Okay. So where are we? Let's go back to here. So when this is done and I have a team, theoretically it'll assign this team to this player. Now it's obviously not doing it because in concept, if it was actually assigning it in when you pick the team, right now I don't want it to assign it. Root cause found, changes, how it works now. Still to do, manual. Add rect mask 2D component to the viewport game object. Assign the team list SV scroll rect to, I did that. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and go back. Let's go to run this. Those things should work. I now have a mask once again. But we first need to get it to load back again. Hopefully it will. Still got to fix that progress bar. It's driving me nuts. We're on high GPU load. Dropped all the way to 48. Yikes. That's not good. Let's see. What do we got? What is, oops. Do I have this one? Refresh. Hey, I'm up to 185. Woohoo! We're cruising. We're heading for 200. We're only 15 away, people. 15 to get to 200. It's not great, but it's better than 100. Let's go ahead and close this for now because I don't need that anymore. So we have that loading. We're going to go here. We're going to select this one. I say confirm. And kabooey, still nothing. All right. Oh, they are there. There is something there. They're just the mask is showing incorrectly. It's scrolling. I can only because I'm looking at the behind the scene. I got a whole bunch of stuff. It's scrolling. It's not showing. Weird. They're there and they're even the right thing. They're just not displaying. For whatever reason, they're not visible. I don't know why. Something is not quite kosher here. Okay, that's the helmet icon. Who do I expect to show? I'd have to figure out. Aiko. Is it Aiko one of them? I guess I have to figure out who the first team I expect to see. Alphabetically speaking, I don't know if it's even loading them alphabetically. But I have Aiko. Yeah, Akano Rain is right there. It's Aiko. Aiko should be getting a helmet. So, no, we're not getting the right thing. The Aiko Lizards. All right. Wait, did I not put a mask? Where's my mask? Oh, wait. I think I have to put that. It's over here. Did I put the wrong kind of mask? Why rect mask 2D? All right, well, we'll try that one. I don't know why it has to be rect mask 2D. I don't think the other one used that. I don't even look familiar. Softness? What the heck is a softness? My fingers are taking turns being sore from boxing. Yesterday it was this one, now it's this one again. I'm boxing, punching bags. think they get a little sore too from like pull-ups and stuff like that, where you're just constantly just pulling on the hands. I did a bunch of pull-ups today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get in there and dig this one out myself again. This is what it is. Like, sometimes the AI just can't quite understand what it's trying to accomplish. So we go, see, this one works, and it's gone correctly. This one, oh, there we go. Well, all right. Is that one gonna scroll? All right. Well, we definitely have all my images, or all of my teams. But what we don't have are my logos, which it can't seem to figure out for its life. Well, still only scrolls in the blank areas, and still not showing any logos. And we have to figure out how to start a new thread. Build a tool, debug an issue. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to click that to start a new thread. Does this work? Well, let's see. Team name, selection dash panel. Only scrolls in the blank areas of prefabs when they are loaded, and still not showing any logos. And I hit submit. Does that start a new one? No, you are stupid. What the heck? I go back here, watch it. Bet you it's working. Yep. Ah, yeah. It won't let me start. This is going to drive me bonkers, people. Why can't I start a new... All right, I'm going to go complain. I got to go complain to Bezzy. Hey, look, I have this Bezzy open. Manage subscription. Enable... Let's go see what this says. This will tell me how much I'm burning through with all my Bezzy questions. I don't even know what I get with this. 500 credits. Refresh monthly. 20 pages per project. I don't even know what my current... How do I know what my current credit usage is? 20. That's not very much. 500? I'm going to burn through that in heartbeat rate. I'm going. 20 pages per project. I don't know what that is. I may not continue Bezzy, because that sounds expensive. So if I go to manage subscription, how do I look at my... Is there any help or support or anything? Let's go to this button. Welcome to pages, home, explain my project, create document, write a script. All right, so Bezzy is not... I didn't realize that Bezzy had no support. Oh, here we go. Usage to date. Answers received. Content analyzed, 2 gigabytes. I have 161. I've already burned through 161 of my tokens. Okay, so that's something. Still can't. Is there like not a? Is there not a way to actually talk to Busy? Send a complaint or inquiry or any other support thing? How to use, what should I use, store plans, save game, work in progress, project rules, home. Nope, there is no such thing as Busy support. Click, click, click. Question. View docs, contact us. Let's go to the Discord. See if Discord on Busy has any help. If any people there have any clue. So I decided to buy a month to try out Pro. The first and most frustrating issue I have is how do I start a new thread? I tried clicking the plus button next to threads, entering a question, and it just appends that question to the previous reloaded thread and keeps going. I tried clicking the plus and selecting debug an issue. Entered my question and it again appended the question to previous thread. The new thread option under the text is disabled until you enter something into the box. When I do enter something into the box and click new thread, it again just appends the question to the current thread. I have got lucky 2 times out of about 50 tries. And it started a new thread, but that is just luck because I did it the same way. So I keep hitting my, I don't know, what is it? What do they call them? Tool call limit in the thread. I probably should have put that in the feedback instead. Am I the only one having this problem? Apparently I'm the only one who's having this problem. Cloud incorrectly puts the Discord. Yeah, I don't see anyone else complaining about this. Yep. Yep. Nope. Built in. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't work. Whatever it is, doesn't work. I give up. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to bug them anymore because I don't care. All right, so I've got 50 minutes to figuring this out. Let's see what it did in my last attempt. Console reveals the problem clearly. All right, that is not true. All 34 teams are not. Just FYI, a valid team that is loaded goes by ANO dot PNG. Logo name. Should be in a logos folder memory. Oh, it's ACO, not ANO. Let's see here. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Not the one I want. This is what I want. ACO.png. Oh, okay. This is the team dot game team abbreviation plus PNG. Know that the team option summary is using the image loader should be happening same way with team name and logo. The only reason I haven't just gone in and fixed it is because I'm being lazy. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. I know that we have to have. I mean, I don't even know why. Why does the team names have its own logo, its own dictionary? I don't even know why it's doing that. So let's go to team option. Team option selected. Also does a team. Also loads a logo. Control F. Pose. Image. What the frick? Team option selected. Oh, is it the oh, does it not load its own images? I guess it wouldn't, huh? It's probably doing it in the game card. Gamecard.cs. Current document. Attempting to load character pose. Load team image. Alright, so uses image loader. So whatever image loader is doing should be doing the same thing. So it should be like load team logo, and it should be part of the image loader. So let's grab this, put it off to the side a bit here, just so I can look at it side by side with the team name selected. And this guy, load team logo, see, it's not using the image loader. Not the same. Image loader. Nope. Can't even find it. I think it's in. It's probably like, dude, you've already done 161 in one day. If I did 100 requests a day, 200 requests a day, I'd be done with my entire month in like 3 days. And that said, as helpful as Bezzy is, I don't see me wanting to pay 20 bucks a month for Bezzy. That's just, that 20 bucks for 500 is nothing. That's nothing. A whole month? That means I can ask it, what is that, about 15 questions a day? Yikes. All right, well, I don't work on, well, I do work on Saturdays. But on the average, I can ask, when I'm really hardcore into the code, I can do about 15 questions a day. That is nothing. I don't know that I can, I don't know if I could justify that expense. Now, yes, there'll be days when I don't need it, and I be some days, but still, I've done 100 just in the last day. Now, I don't know if it's going to reset on the 1st or when it resets. Or how that works. It's probably going to reset at the end of a month. I mean, basically, I get 1 month, 500 questions. I'll be out in a week. So yeah, I don't. Really, it's not my fault because I'm asking it the same questions. I was like, This is the problem. Just fix this problem. That should be, it's the same question. Don't stop charging me token requests. Let's move on to something new. It's not my fault you can't get this one right. If you can't get it right, then it's your problem. Stop taking my tokens. Oh, it's totally like toinked. It's like done. It's like, I can't do this. I don't know the problem. All right. I don't even know what to say. Let's just close that. I'm going to close Busy up right now. Let's take a deep breath, and then we're going to try something. We're going to go here. I'm going to load this guy up. We're just going to kind of mimic this. Now, I think, ultimately, if I open up Image Loader, I think Image Loader, if I go, if I do the same thing, I'm just going to dump all this. Let's just load team logo. I don't know where it's putting it. Let's see, try get value. What does this do? I want to do the same dang thing, except we're loading a different thing. Card image dot texture. Logo texture. Where is? Nope, I don't want to do it that way. I just want to go card image, card image, card image. Instance equals cache key pose. Let's take, I'm just going to take this whole thing, and I'm going to replace this whole thing. I'm just going to replace it. I know. If it don't work, I mean, no image is no image, right? So we don't want pose. That's not a thing. Now, this guy is getting a call. Load team logo should be getting Kevin Lee. Hey, man. How goes it? Wow, you just joined right into my stream. Okay. All right, well, I can show you what I'm doing. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? All right, let me show you what's going on. Actually, I just closed Busy because it locked up on me. It stopped. It couldn't figure out the next step. I had it trying to help me figure this out, and it couldn't. See, it's stuck on this searching thing. It just been doing that, chugging for like the last. Hey, man, no problem. I have no problem with people stopping by, especially if they're going to be helpful. But yeah, no, it just got stuck here. See, I click on this and it takes me here, and I go debug an issue. I type something in, and it usually just takes me right back to this thread and appends it to the end. Now it's, like I said, churning away on this question, even though I turned it off and came back. So obviously that didn't even unload it. I don't even know what the heck. But my current issue is I've been trying to solve for my my image loading, which I'm just doing myself. I'm just going in the code. It's fine. AI can't always figure stuff out, and I think in this case it just didn't know the answer, so that's not a big deal. But I probably should have gave up on it a long time ago. I do that with AI sometimes. I give it way too many chances to figure stuff out, and at a point you got to kind of go, okay, let me just get in the code and do it myself, because you know, if it doesn't know it, you go down the rabbit hole. Well, that's just it. I can't get out of the thread. I've been trying to start a new one. It's probably pretty long because I have tried to restart the thread or start a new thread about 20 times while I've been in here. And every time I do, it just keeps adding to this one. Even when and then this, you can't click on the new thread in the corner here. Can you even see my thing? Oh, I'm totally blocked up here. Oh yeah, let me move my thing up here. All right, so there, let me put it up in the middle of the screen. We'll hide some stuff off my screen here. There we go. Okay, so on this screen, you see I have a new thread. It's disabled, can't do anything. But if I type something in here, blah, blah, and then hit new thread, all it does is append it to this thread. It just goes right here. It doesn't start a new thread. It just drops it onto the end of this thread. And here we go again. Woohoo, I don't need that. You know, it's like it's going to start adding me. Oh, let me find some stuff and start working. Oh, I want you to start a new thread. And I've tried this one. And I type words in here, and it just appends to the previous thread. And I've even tried just typing here. Doesn't matter. I keep just keeps going on to this thread. And so yeah, and click on the home menu in the top. Yeah, that's this one. Same thing as clicking this, right? Yeah, this takes you to the same page this does. These two buttons do the same thing. But yeah, Bezi's helped me get through it. I mean, there's a lot of things that Bezi has been very helpful with, but I'm burning through credits because I only get 500 in a month. I only bought 1 month for now because I wanted to test it out. But 500, if I have to, you know, I'm trying to avoid burning too many credits on the same questions. You know, you only get 500 a month. I've used 160, but if I look at how, well, to be fair, it helped me quite a bit get this thing working. But there were some issues here that I just had to keep rephrasing it. Yeah, probably not. I could restart my PC, but how come that would help? I mean, I don't have a problem restarting. I can restart my I don't mind restarting. I mean, you can't. I can restart my what do you call it? Unity. Oh, brain. Hello, brain. Catch up, man. All right. And then I assume that turns Bezi off. I mean, I don't think it's constantly running, is it? I mean, why would it? I mean, I guess worst comes to worst, I could try rebooting afterwards, but I'm be signing off for the weekend anyway pretty soon. Got about half an hour left. I will try and see. I mean, I don't know why Bezi would still be running in the background. It just seems kind of I mean, I don't know that it matters. I just know that sometimes if you have a thread that's really long, I mean, for one, I have to keep waiting for it to compact, which is bad, right? I mean, something to sit around and wait for. And I know with some of these LLMs, they oh, really? I know with some of these LLMs, if you have a lot of stuff in your thread, it burns up tokens faster too, because it's like it's bringing those, I don't know, it brings that information through and takes up more token space. It all depends, I guess, on how things are set up. And I don't know what LLM Bezi uses. I assume, I mean, did you guys build your own LLM for this, or? Yeah, I don't generally. That's why I'm saying I'd rather just start a new thread, but since I can't. Yeah, that's still, whatever that is still going. So I don't know if, uh, okay, so you do lose context, but I thought compacting was supposed to like summarize it. Yeah, I am stuck in a single thread, so that's going to make it a problem. I kind of thought the AI would summarize everything from before. It does lose some context, but it's supposed to. Oh, so you are mostly using 4.5. I was wondering what LLM this uses. Well, that's cool because Claude is good. I like Claude, and and overall, Bezzy does give good answers, and I like it. Does seem to be better. I use Claude. I have Claude as a that's the other one that I bought at the pro level. Um, but Bezzy does seem to know your context better. It's able to read your environment better, and that's why I really like it. And that's why I gave it a shot. I don't know if I'm going to do it every month because I don't know 500. I can't really afford to go to the next level. Don't have enough followers. I don't make any money on my stream, so I, I can't. I can't do the next level up. And 500 is going to burn fast the rate I'm going. Yeah, it is. It is really good in Unity. But I have Claude because my application uses it has a back end. So I have all of my services back here. So I use Claude to help me build these. Plus, I also have a front end written in React for a web version of the site. And so I use Claude to help me get through all of those. And Claude's actually pretty good. It's been good at helping me get some of the things fixed in my Unity app. But it just doesn't have, it's just not as good at reading the context of everything. And I have to give it snapshots and images all the time. Yeah. No, I definitely like Unity or Bezzy, but I just don't know if I can. Like right now, I just got Bezzy yesterday, and I've already got 160 tokens used out of 500. So I mean, that's like a week of Bezzy before it burns out, and I'm like, I have to pull the plug and stop using Bezzy quicker. So I give it one or two tries to fix it, and then go do it myself. Like right now, I have to rewrite this image thing. I kept telling it to try to build it to look the same as this one, but it didn't. So now I'm rebuilding it. Is there something else you need for a ticket, or do you need me to open a ticket? Oh, and there should be a fix for that new thread amending to the previous thread bug release. Oh, this is a known issue. Okay. On Tuesday. No, that works. I could survive till Tuesday. So, I mean, I'll make do. You know, every now and then, like I did get it twice to start a new thread, but it just doesn't do it most of the time. I don't know if it like, once you hit some point, it kind of just goes, nope. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been unemployed for about 15 months now. No, 18 months. So I am trying not to overspend, only because I'm getting to that point in this game where I need to do more Unity stuff, and I want to have more Unity centric support. Is that I even get this for 20 bucks, and I'm gonna keep it for, well, I'll burn through 500 credits, and then I guess I wait. I don't know. Like we'll see. I'll probably have to use. Hey, Blades of Doom, how you doing? I'm thinking I'll probably have to go use Claude until my Claude Pro, until the rollover. Because Claude, I think my limits are like every 5 hours or something. I haven't quite figured out how to read my usage on quality yet, but I think it's every 5 hours. I'm doing good, Blades of Doom. I'm just trying to. I got me a Bezzy support guy on here helping me figure out why Bezzy's broken. Well, he knows why it's broken. They've already worked on the fix, so. But he was just looking at how I'm affected by it. So anyway, so yeah, hopefully it'll be a fix soon. And I was telling him about my hitting my credit limit so fast, 160. I've already used a third of my credits, and it's only been 2 days. Oops. All right. Well, we're close, but that's not quite it. What happens if I click this? I don't think I have any code set up for that. The next step, now that I finally, after all this time, finally have my my new league loading and the ability to select your teams. Once I get this next step figured out, I got to get my logos to load here. Once I get the logos loading and I select, it's going to take you to the sim page, which I already have a sim page. Oh, you need my email address? Yeah, I can give it to you. I don't know. Let's see, how can I do this? What's the easiest way to do this here? Dun, dun, dun. All right, Kevin. I texted you directly in Discord. But it's funny, when I finally got this first part loaded, I was like all psyched. I finally got it loading. It is? Oh, well, I should be one for my business account, one for me. But if there's two in there, I'll have to look. One is Active Mind Games Twitter, which I hadn't used it in a while, and then Twitter, Twitter X, whatever. They told me my account was blocked. I'm like, wait, what? Why is it blocked? I haven't even used it. And they wouldn't answer me. They wouldn't unblock it. They gave me no response. So basically, I lost that account. So I should probably remove it. And then my Tazion is the one I've used. But I don't use Twitter that often. It's so rare. It's almost... I'll probably use it more as I get closer to finishing this thing. I will try a restart, Kevin, after I'm done. I will, after I'm done for the day, which will probably be in about 20 minutes for this. I will restart my computer and give it a go. But in the meantime, I'm trying to see if I can figure out this image issue. I'll probably just try to work it out on my own here. I don't think Bezzy's gonna solve this one for me. But yeah, I do have to get rid of one of those at least. I have two of everything. Well, actually, I have like 4 YouTube accounts. Only 3 of them are used to any significance. I have Striving to be Superman, which is my workout one, and I haven't actually used that in about a year now. I took about a year off because my niche was to do workouts that I purchased, and then I would just do the ones that I purchased and talk about them, describe them, what I thought about them, that kind of thing. But in being out of work, I'm not buying any more of those. So it's like, well, I don't want to just be another guy doing workouts. And then the other one was, well, you did respond quick. I just put that text up, or that message up like 20 minutes ago, about 10 minutes before you came on, Kevin. So yeah, sure thing. If I have any issues that I see after Tuesday, I'll let you know. I don't think, was there anything else that I thought of when I was using it? yeah, my biggest one was I was wondering what LLM you use, and you told me that already, which is cool that you're using Claude 4.5, so you keep it up. I know you said you use multiple, but that's a that's a pretty good. And if I think of something, I'll let you know. I'll post it, give feedback, whatever. I didn't find anything that was too significantly hard. I did find that finding how to get a hold of you was kind of tricky because the only thing was what I found was was none of these buttons up here do anything. I had to go all the way down to this question mark and click here. Now that works, but I mean it's just like I didn't even think about looking down here until after I tried everything else. I kind of thought maybe if I was on the home there'd be a, I don't know, contact us or even on my account page or something, some way to reach out. Those are my first stops for looking for how to reach out. It took me a while before I thought of looking down here in the corner. This is Bezzy. It's an LLM that's got an extension that blends right into Unity, and it can read your current application, all of your stuff and your settings, and work with you a little bit more interactively with your Unity project. Now, it can't create objects for you still. It'll still have you do that. It'll guide you to do that. But since it can read them, it's way better at being able to help you troubleshoot problems that you're having in Unity. And all right, that'd be cool, Kevin. But so, like for example, I was using Claude. I still use Claude. I have Claude. I bought the Claude Pro, and it works pretty good. But it just doesn't see your hierarchy as well in Unity. And so I ended up buying Bezzy for a month. You get 500 credits for Pro, and then there's higher level ones if you want to pay 200 or whatever more dollars a month. But yeah, it's a right. Yeah, it's a wrapper. It's not its own LLM, but it's a wrapper around them. But the wrapper part ties better into Unity in reading the hierarchy. It just makes itself more embedded. It's got a better scope of what you're working on. And like I said, I can work on Claude here. I have Claude, and it works to see your code and help you out with code issues. And for me, I use it a lot because I have a back end. I have like 12 microservices in the back end over here. And so when I want to work with something that works with the UI and the back end, I just use Claude because Claude will create the code connections to my back end services as well as my service stuff. But when I actually start working with managing the objects and stuff in Unity itself, which is what I'm doing right now, building my pages and trying to get things laid out. Yeah, so at $20 a month is what I'm doing. I'm doing the cheapest one. There's free, which is like a week. It's not even, I don't even know if it's a week. It's like a week plus, or maybe it's 50 questions or something. But it's 7 days and 50 questions or something. And I used it for a week and I kind of got to liking it. So try it out. You can always try it out for a week. You get 1 week of free. And then like I said, I thought it was good enough to give it a shot at the pro level. Yeah, ChatGPT is all right, but Claude is just a better coder. Claude is just better. I've used ChatGPT. I've used them all. I have Copilot on my as well, which is $20 a month also. I bought Claude. I'm doing the 20. My thought is it's cheaper this way. A lot of these devs you see online who are doing their coding and whatever, they go, I'm getting the $200 of Claude. I'm getting the $200 of whatever, Bezzy or JapBBT. And I'm getting, I have, what is it? Windsurf or whatever the tools are they're using. And I'm like, dude, how are they paying for this stuff? And my thought is, it's just easier if you really want to get more than one. get the pro level of multiple versus get the high of one. Because I think if you get like the $200 version of Claude, I think you're paying $200 for essentially what you get if you bought like 3 different ones at $20 a month. That's $60 a month. So you can get $60 a month, get 3 different services that all specialize. Like I have Claude, and then I have Copilot, which gives me some options. I can use ChatGPT, and all like this here is Copilot, so I can use, I can use ChatGPT, I can use Claude Sonnet 4.5, Gemini, whatever I want within Copilot, but it's not as good, not as fast. But if I want to focus on my favorite, which is Claude, then I have Claude. Again, $20 a month. And then if you buy it for a year, it might be $200 each, but you're getting them for like $16 or $17 a month instead. So I haven't bought it for a year because I can't afford it like you. I'm poor. So I'm doing $20 a month right now until I can put together a bulk amount of money. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of where you have to start. You have to give it as much detail as you can. Yeah, if you're doing that, now that works too. I started off doing that way, but I'm working on an app full blown now, and this is a big app, and I just needed more. I use it a lot more. Claude, it's like every 5 hours it resets, but you only get like maybe 20 questions during the day. It's not very many. So Claude's really hard to use for free. ChatGPT, if you're going free, probably your best bet because you get a lot more usage out of Claude. In fact, use Copilot. Use Microsoft Copilot. If you want, it uses Claude. Or I mean, it uses ChatGPT because they open AI, right? Microsoft's Copilot right now is still using OpenAI. They are building their own, and but it's actually really good. And with Copilot, you never hit a limit. Well, even images, well, you will hit a limit with images, but you get like 20. And they're maybe not quite Sora level, but they're pretty good. I've made some pretty good images out of Microsoft Copilot. So now of course that only works if you're using Windows. if you're on Mac, scratch that. You can't do that. But if you're using Windows, Copilot's getting pretty good now. And it's AI. I've gotten to the point where I use it a lot. I use it for all of my not detailed questions, all that stuff, because it's endless. You can just keep going. Don't use up any of your Claude. Don't use up any of your ChatGPT. It will give you great answers. It does all the stuff you might want to, all the little stuff. And it can even give you some really good technical answers. I've used it for, like, if you do simple questions in your tech, in your development, use Microsoft Copilot. If you're just saying something like, how do I do this? It'll tell you, use it. It's great. If you're trying to do something like have it write an entire app, you might want to go to a ChatGPT or Copilot or a Claude for those directly. But here, it's good. I've gotten to like it more and more, and they're improving it a lot. They constantly keep adding new features. And you could even just say its name and start asking it questions, and it's nice to be able to just talk to it. Of course, that's if you don't mind talking to your computer. I'm so used to streaming now, I can talk to my computer because that's essentially what I'm doing all the time, is streaming and talking to my computer. But it will save you a lot of your limited tokens, especially if you're doing the free thing. And honestly, if I wasn't developing an app that I'm wholeheartedly trying to develop and finish to be an actual real game release, I probably wouldn't be paying either. I'd be doing like you, doing the free thing, just playing with it, building small stuff. Because yeah, I don't have that money for it either. All right, where was I gotta see if I can get this guy fixed. All right, so we're not doing that. We need team logo is gonna have to be set up the same way as this guy. So we got team logo. Now this is me having to fix the code directly because AI did not know how to fix this. it was like, nope. So we need to pass in team code, but team code here should probably just be faction. I'm going to change that. And then this could be team code, but I have to get team code. Let's put it in here. And card image, the item I'm looking for is my, I have to go find out what it's called again. So what kind of apps and stuff are you working on, Blades of Doom?
Latest Odom says, host. Connected to active Mind Gamers chat. Latest Odom says, have you tried the guided help with Copilot through Windows?
No, I didn't, Kevin. Let me give you the one I actually used. Sorry, I gave you my personal email. Let me go back to Discord. Okay, I sent it to you. It's oddly enough, that's my even more generic email, but I use it for a lot of things I sign up for. Yeah, no problem. You know, what do you mean the guided help with Copilot? Guided in, you can see I've used Copilot a lot. I got all kinds of stuff. But I'm not sure. What do you, oh, here, get guided help with your apps. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I see it. I don't know. I haven't clicked on it. No, but I did. I think I did. I think if you're looking at these goggles, I did do that the other day. I had it looking at my Unity app, and I go, "Can you see what I've got going on here in my Unity app?" And it goes, "Yes, you have this. Blah 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 blah." And I go, cool. All right, can you do this? And what's nice is when it does that, it's in a little dialogue at the bottom, so it's not taking up your whole screen. And then it was able to help a little bit, but I think what's happening is it's doing OCR. If this is what I gather, it's actually seeing it and it's doing OCR. Like if you if you put an image and you give it to ChatGPT. Because I have to do that a lot with like Claude or ChatGPT. I'll screenshot a thing, give it to them, and go, okay, this is the hierarchy. This is the what my screen looks like, and then it tries to decipher that. But sometimes it messes up a little bit because it OCRs incorrectly the text or the objects that are in the image. And I think when it's doing that, what it's doing is it's looking at your screen. And it's doing the OCR thing. It's copy paste. So like if you were to like change your page, I think it's a little off. But it was pretty helpful when I did it. So to be fair, I was able to get some basic help and guidance from it that it was able to figure out. But again, in Unity, it was difficult. I haven't tried to do it with just straight code.
objects that bounce around through a field of pegs.
Oh, huh. That sounds interesting. It's an idle, huh? Is that you mean like where you're doing this, trying to move quickly and move around with your fingers or whatever? So it's a mouse slash finger clicker thing. That's what I've always thought. I think of when I think of idle games, and it gets faster and faster.
Doom says, nah, the only clicking is to buy and upgrade things.
Oh,
Doom says, you don't click repeatedly like cookie clickers.
oh well, yeah, that's definitely a clicker. So, what do you mean by idle then? Is
Doom says, can I link the itch for it?
put it in my Discord. Use my Discord link there. I have to log off. My wife just let me know that dinner's ready, and I've been going for about 2 hours anyway, so I need a break. And I will be around again probably tomorrow night doing code. Tomorrow during the day I'll probably be playing games because.
Doom says, all right, I will do that.
And I'll take a look at your thing, Blades of Doom, and I'll respond to you, let you know what I think. And beyond that, guys, hey, thanks for stopping by, Kevin and Blades of Doom, and anybody else who comes and looks at this later. I hope I'll see you around again in the future. If you like, follow, subscribe. I always appreciate that stuff.